3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, viewer and subscriber. And if you're just a viewer, subscribe. It's not difficult for you, but it's nice for me. Now, the topic of our video is which game is better, Friday Night Funkin' or Scratchin Melodii. To understand which game is better, we will determine this by points. These games can be compared since they are the same genre. And don't pretend you read the disclaimer. Read the disclaimer. Okay, let's get started. Gameplay. Well, it depends on everyone. But judging from the point of view of a person who doesn't know either one or the other game. And he will probably say that Scratchin Melodii is better in this regard, since the gameplay is more fluid, there are much more animations, and Boyfriend has a small set of movements, up, down, left, right, pose, and death. Well, I hope you understand the point, and in Scratchin Melodii at least there is somewhere to go and someone to talk with, but in FNF there is no such opportunity, and it is unlikely that they will add it. Melodii gets the point. Let's move on. Lore. Here I hope it is clear that in this regard, FNF is better, since there are no theories at all about Scratchin Melodii, neither in Russian YouTube nor in American. In short, nowhere. But according to FNF, there is a theory and an unrevealed plot that can only be understood by reading the developer's posts, or figuring it out yourself. What's up with Melodii's Scretchin? There is no lore. None. There is a plot, but lore plots are different things. FNF gets the point, and now let's move on to the plot. Plot. In FNF, the plot is ambiguous. It is impossible to determine exactly what the plot is. You can only guess or add up the picture a little using the official comic book. Here we immediately learn that Father Girlfriend, that is Daddy Dearest, hates the boyfriend very much, that he wants to kill, but Girlfriend can easily cure the boyfriend, and that the boyfriend faints from Girlfriend's kiss. And in general, the boyfriend needs to prove that he is worthy of his girls, and Daddy Dearest arranges. Rap battle. And of course the boyfriend wins. Then they go to Skid and Pump's house, and they have a rap battle, during which a lemon demon appears, and he wants to kill his boyfriend, as his song says, and his boyfriend, of course. Somehow they manage to escape, walk around the city, go into a dark alley where Pico meets, and he is an assassin who hired Daddy Dearest. And in short, since Pico knows his boyfriend and they're friends or something, he won't kill him if he wins the rap battle. And of course the boyfriend wins. Then we leave Pico. We are met on the way by Mom Girlfriend, that is, Mommy Mirest. He arranges a rap battle with his boyfriend, where the same thing happens as with his father. And of course, the boyfriend wins. Our couple went to the shopping center, where Mom and Dad were waiting for them, and their boyfriend was having a rap battle with them, during which the lemon demon appears, and turns everything into hell, and boyfriend wins. Then they come home, play the console, and end up in a dating simulator where Senpai is sitting. He and I are fighting for Girlfriend. Boyfriend wins. Then both are pulled out of the game, and then both are sent to war. And there Tankman meets. And since Tankman got bored, he did not kill Boyfriend and Girlfriend. But then he got tired of them after a while. And he decided to kill Girlfriend first. But just as Girlfriend wanted to use his demonic powers, Pico comes and saves everyone. And then nothing is known, since there is no 8th week. What about Scratchin Melodii? Everything is clear here. He gets out of bed, goes into the hall, and there are 2 agents there. And they say that Melodii has committed vandalism, and she needs money to pay a fine for vandalism. On the way, she meets 2 of her friends, and Melodii tells them that she could go to jail, and she won't do graffiti, and they, like Call. They considered her a nerd or similar. Then we start singing with them after the victory. They say, "See you later, and you're not as boring as we expected." Melodii meets us along the way, with whom we also sing. Then she wants... well, she started singing with us because she wants a free hamburger. There later during the song she froze. It's like it's loading or something like that. Well, in short, her personality is not very clear. And then Melodii leaves, meeting. Leaves us, meets Jamteen, and Jamteen wants to make cookies for her soulmate, and she asks Melodii for help. She agrees, then the song, and then ends, and goes on to work. Melodii came, fried cutlets, fries, and so on, what they do and so on, well, what they usually do there in these fast foods. She finished her work shift, then she came up to the bench and her mother called, and her mother asked how work was, and everything was fine. She said, her friend comes up and says, "Meet me near the tennis court." Sights. And they play tennis there. Those. There Melodii fights against 2 of her friends, then Jamteen joins, and so they play 2-on-2. And who wins this tennis competition is unknown, because there is no update yet. Of course, there is still one song, in Scratchin Melodii Sidechain Fever, but it doesn't affect the plot at all now. Melody will win here, because the plot in FNF is not complete, and what I told is not even the exact plot. And even then it's not interesting. But in Melody, everything is fine with this. So Scratchin Melodii won, and Melody gets the point. Songs. Here you can't really judge in an ordinary way, you can only give FNF a point for uniqueness. But still I wouldn't say that the songs are better, but not worse either. I won't give the point to anyone. Characters. In both games, the characters are kind of empty. They don't have any zest in terms of character, but I'll still give points in FNF, since the appearance of all the characters is easy to remember. And in Melody, I can only remember the melody itself on 100. Give it to me, there is a chance that I might make a mistake with a small detail. And I literally won't forget anything about Boyfriend. Hardcore. So I, as a player of both games, will say that most likely Melody is more difficult, because there is a type. Even if you hit it perfectly, you will not be given the highest rank. An average. And to get the highest rank, you need to create improvisation. This task seems easy. I thought so too, but no, it's like trying to play the piano. In some ways, it's even more difficult than playing the piano. And in FNF, I can easily go through the song MILF. This, if anything, is a song where there are a lot of arrows, Mommy Mirist. On 98 or 99 accuracy. FNF, you just need to hit the arrows. And in the Melody, you need to be a composer. The ball gets the tunes. Walkthrough. Where is it nicer, you ask? Probably still FNF, because there are more good songs in FNF than in the fastest melody. It's just that even if you take the count of the entire song, then FNF in any case has more good songs, which will make its passage seem more enjoyable. FNF takes this point. Availability. In FNF, you can easily make mods, sprites, change codes, whatever you want. But in Scratchin Melodii, you can't do anything normally, which is why you lose interest in it after finishing it. FNF takes the point. Easter eggs. Scratchin Melodii takes this point because literally in any song you can notice an Easter egg. For example, an Easter egg on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or MC Wave's SpongeBob. I can list references for a long time, but it's worth making a separate video for this. If you want it, get at least 5 likes. Audience retention. Here again, FNF takes the point. Since the developers allow making mods and provide the opportunity, thanks to which FNF lives even now. Players create something and develop the potential of FNF. But now Scratchin Melodii will only be remembered by me or 1,000 people out of millions. FNF has one more point than Scratchin Melodii. FNF wins. Believe me, I'm not trying to insult Scratchin Melodii because it's definitely impossible to determine which game is better here. It's more of a competition about how many points this game has and how many this one has. And to be honest, this video essentially cannot prove exactly which game is better. This is where the video ends. Subscribe to the channel, like it. See you again.